We are live, ladies and gentlemen. I have my eyes on Asns. As you guys know, I did buy in a ton of shares, even alerted it on Twitter. Let everyone know, hey, get in here with 10,000 shares, sit on it. Don't worry, we'll get another pop on a government contract. That's what we're waiting for right now. There's supposed to be some kind of reverse merger update, transaction update. We have agreed to extend the targeted closing date. Although there is another extension, we are pleased to have reached the point of a firmly targeted date for completion. So it is October 2nd. The date was October 1st, and we have not gotten an update. And this was in October 30th, by the way. So nothing happened on the 15th either. If you guys have been keeping track, then you know what I'm talking about. So at this point, we're just waiting for something. I don't. Where's the communication? Who knows? It would be the risk that I took with buying this 10,000 shares of this stock. The risk that I took is that the stock absolutely dumps because they decide to come out with a PR saying, "Oh, by the way, it didn't work out. Yeah, we made all these promises, but we didn't follow through because things just don't work out, and that's just how it is." And excuse. We've heard it already so many times, be it through a PR, shareholder letter, or video, that it's kind of it's dead in the water. We know already. We've heard it. We've heard the excuses thousands of times. So we'll see what happens with this. But either way, I'm still bullish on ASNS. I don't know about Ilus. I know people are saying Ilus should pump if ASNS, once the completion of the reverse merger happens, but I don't believe so. I believe they're both separate stocks. They're both separate from one another. The stock, sure, the companies. I get it. The company is a subsidiary. I get it, but that does not change that their stocks are gonna move on their own, especially with ASNS being a low floater. So I'm still in it, and it's holding down here. So it's just a matter of buying in and holding it for the next pop. We did get a PR, but it was a, eh. I don't think it was much of a PR. It was a nothing PR, in my opinion. It's not. Let me see if I can find it. It's just I think the Italy, was it the Italian transportation? It was a PR that, like, they got extended, or they got more orders. I believe, yeah, not extended, expansion order for major Italian national transportation infrastructure project. That's today. That came out today, but that's not going to move the stock. We need government contracts. I do believe we will get those though. A new order. This order is an expansion of the previously announced one, so it's kind of like whatever. I'm just looking to see if there's anything of note here. Maybe they tell us, oh yeah, in the future we are going to be working with the U.S. government and we will be getting some big contracts. Once that hits, we're going to see, we're going to see this thing explode. Yeah, that was a nothing PR. I've mentioned this in closed forums, but if the deal was dead between QND and ISNS, we would have heard something from at least one of these companies by now. Nothing has changed, and it won't change until told otherwise. Clearly, this was 60 minutes ago, by the way. So clearly, some people are kind of on the fritz. They're kind of on the sidelines, like, oh no, I don't know what's happening. Hopefully, they communicate. A lot of people asking for updates. I'm not asking for updates because they don't update, they don't talk, they don't communicate. So I don't expect much. But I do believe that ASNS has that potential, especially with Al Shola under them, under their umbrella. There's potential for huge government contracts, in my opinion. This could be the next Palantir. You know what would be shocking and sad, and I know I'm rambling, but you know what would be so sad is if Ilus ends up just, it doesn't go anywhere. It underperforms like it's been doing for the past 3 years. But the companies that the subsidiaries are the ones that end up performing. I think that would be hilarious. The subsidiaries are the ones that end up performing. They're the ones that end up going, to $50. That would be funny, especially because a lot of people, because some guy what's his name? Buffalo Fireside Chats doubled down on Ilus. So he probably should double down on ASNS, if anything. I think that would just be funny. That would just be like, that would be hilarious. Like, like it's not Ilus that was gonna go to $50. It turns out it's his subsidiaries. An update. A lot of people asking for updates. Government contracts rolling in. This guy's so desperate for PRs. They have 3 days to issue an 8K if deal was done. Waiting to hear something. Well, let's hope. Let's hope it actually works out and we get something. Because for uh, right now we haven't heard anything. If it's bad news, Bears, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take the loss here, and I'll take my loss and move on. It is what it is. But who commented? I know someone in the comments. The guy with the hat. I forgot your name. I hate when I forget names. Paul Frederick. No, that's not his name. But you know who I'm talking about. Let me know. Let me know what's going on here, because I have no clue. I have no clue. I expected the uplist via reverse merger. Is this it? Because they haven't communicated. Are we to assume that it has been done, and now it is what it is? It's done. Now we just kind of wait for PRs, I guess, from the ASNS at this point, right? Because QND is just that's done, right? So it should be a part of ASNS at this point. That's what I assume. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything. I know how to read technicals. I know an opportunity when I see it when it comes to charts, but this is the first time I've ever been part of a or even kept track of of a reverse merger. So let me know in the comments below if I'm missing something. But it seems like a lot of people are just skeptical right now, and I am too. But when I bought, I told you guys, look, I might have to take the loss on this one if it doesn't go well. It is what it is. What can you do? All right, guys, that's it for the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Uh, I still see this one having a lot of potential, especially if it does have Al Shola gas underneath it. Those government contract guys, just look at Palantir or ASTS. Recently, ran from $2 to 40. It's no joke when you get government contracts, and it's a low floater. So, my opinion, get in there, especially if you're not in it right now. Wait until confirmation that the reverse merger was actually complete. Let's wait till the transaction was actually complete, and then jump in if you want. But I jumped in just on the technicals because it's as close to the bottom as it can be, right? All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one.